Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Hopefully, you guys are having a very good Thursday. I didn't expect to be up this early twice during my spring break. So, in case you don't know, there was a Nintendo Direct that's gonna happen, today at like 7 p.m. in about like 25 minutes from now. And in addition to that, I don't know if they have it up actually right now. They don't. But the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal is going to happen at 6 a.m. my time. I thought I would have only had to get up for one of these. I didn't think there would be a Nintendo Direct. I thought they would just go straight into the Switch 2. But no, they just decided, yeah, let's go ahead and go nuts. Let's go ahead and do two directs for the price of one during my spring break. So you know what? The more the merrier. I can get ready to actually just turn on some music in the meantime. We can do our same. If you guys like, what do you think we're gonna see from like this direct? What do you think there's like a possibility of like seeing? What do you want me to like put out into the ether actually? Because I don't know. Like I have no clue. Like my genuine thing is we're gonna see like 5-10 minutes of Metroid, one or two remakes, and then 10 minutes of farm games. Like that's literally what I think what's gonna happen. But we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. I guess for it, I guess we can at least play some Metroid. We're probably gonna see Metroid. Like Metroid is like I'm assuming we're gonna see 5 to 10 minutes of Metroid, like somewhere in that time span. So that way they don't have to focus on it as much in like the Switch 2 presentation, and they can like slap us with everything else. So I guess we can like do this. Where's like Samus Aran's theme? Hold on. So I guess we can play that at least right now. The victorious last march for the Switch 2. I guess we can go with this. This is 3 minutes. This is a decent length. And I guess this can be our sound test now. You should hear the music now.
What is in captivity?
Oh my.
The galaxy.
Oh my. Okay, this is not what I was looking for. Hold on. Hang on, give me a second. Does this one work? There we go. That's what I was looking for. I don't know what that narrative was. Okay. Perfect. Alright, we're good, we're good. I don't know what that narrative was. I clicked on an entirely different song. That's what I was looking for. Alright. I didn't read any of you guys' names yet, and Pups, I see your message too. Let me say hello, you peeps in chat. We have Cindy, or we have Ash, we have Pups, we have Digital, we have Hamza, we have Sneep Snort, we have Kitty, we have Chaotic, we have Limestone, we have Ninja Fan, we have Ankita, we have Nine. Why not? That's literally the question Nintendo's asking about this direct. We have Amethyst, we have Z-Tech if I didn't say hello already, we have Topaz, we have Everett, we have Morquin. Hello everyone, I see your message. What? Hello, Pups. Is that what in Irish? We have played Splatoon in other languages on Tuesday, and someone like the words for what are super hilarious. Alright, I'm actually hoping for a Tomodachi Life 2 reveal. It could happen, possibly. Again, I don't see anything too new coming out. It's gonna be remasters and stuff. It's gonna be like the Twilight Princesses and the Wind Wakers, and then maybe Tomodachi Lives and Metopias and stuff. That's all I really see. Okay, so do like 5 gifted memberships this stream and 5 in the Nintendo Direct. I don't know, have they replenished actually? Let me check. I don't remember when I gave them last month or if they've replenished themselves yet. And again, just let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet. We can do this sound test now before the Direct starts. Okay. How many I got? Uh-oh. Alright, I still do not have the ability to give... You guys could give some memberships if you want. You guys can give some memberships if you would like. But my 10 are out still, so one of you would have to do it. Sorry, can't do it, unfortunately. Alright, also thank you so much for the 47 months, Chaotic. You're 1 month away from the lore... Actually, you're less than 1 month away from the lore star. You are... does this show up on both screens? Oh no, it shows up on this screen. I guess I can show you guys here. I started it on April 10th, so you were literally 2 weeks away from the 4-year mark in your lore star, Chaotic. You're almost there. You're almost there. And then thank you so much also for the 47 months Mosh. You're also close to the lore star as well. Alright. That was some cool Metroid. That was some cool Metroid. Oh, Ultra Necrozma theme. Yes, do you guys want... they never reveal anything in Pokemon in, like, the general Nintendo Direct, so I'm not even gonna waste your time. So we said Tomodachi Life? OST? We can try and... even I'm not powerful enough to conjure Tomodachi Life, but we can try it. We can try it. I've tried like 3 different times now, and I have not been successful. Sure. We can just do this. Yeah, but both of you are almost to your 4-year mark. I think the furthest YouTube goes right now is the 4-year mark for member badges, and I don't have any better ideas after that point. I pulled out my notepad from my drawing tablet, and I thought I pulled out my drawing tablet. Wait, I pulled out my notepad from my drawing tablet, and I thought I pulled out my drawing tablet, so I attempted to turn on my notepad without looking at a paper cut. Nice! I was about to say way to start off your day, but you're like in the middle of your day now. Way to go, way to go. Way to go, way to go. So we got about 20 more minutes before we start here. Yeah, I just have no clue. We'll see. Well, this is better than like the Wii U. They just kind of threw the Wii U out on its butt. So like, at least they're giving like the Switch a nice transition into the Switch 2. And again, it's backwards compatible. So they could reveal the next 3D Mario game if they wanted to. We'll play it on the Switch 2 anyway. As long as it just comes out after the Switch 2. I was gonna make a bingo card, but I got too lazy. I threw making a Switch 2 one the day before. It's okay, yeah, I think all of us after Wednesday were just switching gears to the Switch 2. I think all of us were ready for that, and then this happened all of a sudden, and we're like, okay, sure. I was thinking, I'm like, do I even want to stream this one? I don't even know if anything that hype is gonna happen, but I'm like, it's the last Direct, you know? I was thinking, should I save up all my energy for the Switch 2's Direct? But I'm like, it's the last Switch 1 Direct. I can't miss the last one, you know? I think I've missed Directs in the past because I'm like, it's 6 in the morning. And sometimes I've been right, and I've been good, and I've been justified in skipping them too. Because some of those last ones, it has like been 20 minutes of farm games, and then like a decent last surprise, and that's about it. Like, it's not a lot, so. Some Directs I have been pretty justified in missing. Because I would feel some kind of way. I always smile through it, but I would feel some kind of way. Like, if I watched a Direct at 5 in the morning, and it was just 20 minutes of farm sims, and 20 minutes of farm sims, and that was about it. I do feel bad that you have to be up at 5:30 for the Switch 2, though. Well, the Direct starts at 6, but I always get up an hour beforehand just to prep everything. An hour to get a half hour to get stream ready. I think this is the night theme? Yeah, wait, oh, no, this is apartments. Okay. We've played that. I don't really care to hear that. I completely lost my train of thought. I usually wake up an hour before the Directs usually start, Maya. So, like, usually a half hour is to set up stream and everything. So I'm not more than, hopefully, 10 minutes late. And then, after that, the second half hour is me talking with you guys, just giving people time to come in and everything. I don't like starting, like, at, 6 o'clock. You know me. I'm gonna be late to the Direct. So I'd rather start 30 minutes in advance, give myself plenty of leg room to just, have stuff fail on me, before we get it all working. I had a Wii, but I never played this game. And I really do want to play this game. I really do want to play Twilight Princess. It's on I still have my Wii U plugged in, but I want it on the Switch. I want it on the Switch. That makes sense. I just wake up 30 minutes before. I'm not an early bird. Yeah, and you're also not a streamer either, so it must be. It's a nice life just being able to wake up for the Direct and then you just go. This dude will act like the next announcement will be life-changing just for it to be another farming game. I'll always, usually what I do, Jib, is I always cheer on the game. I'm never gonna be like, oh, no one wanted this. That's literally, if we wanted negativity and no one wanted this and boo, boo, you can look at the chat. Literally, look. Mother 3! Silk, you can hear people whine in the chat, alright? We don't do that here. We don't do that here, alright? I always support the devs. I may not get the game, but I'm like, you know what? Someone's happy about this, alright? There's enough negativity in the chat. In the other chat, you guys are fine. In the Nintendo's chat. So, yeah. One of the things is, it's gonna pop up in the yellow text in a second here. I have to make that text specifically appear on screen, because I remember one time, well, like, most of the time you guys are fine, but sometimes you guys, like, peek in with the negativity. When I got my Xenoblade 3, everyone's like, oh, we don't want this, we want Zelda. I was like, you guys are mean. Be happy for the Xenoblade people here. We went from our game not even being out in the West to being like the last game in a Nintendo Direct. Hold on, like that's character development right there. You guys are Zelda. It's like Splatoon. You guys are Zelda. You guys are Splatoon. You guys are Mario. You will get something eventually. Come on. How many farm games are even on the Switch at this point? Haven't counted. Don't even know the names of most of them. No, I don't want the Xenoblade fans to be happy. You're so mean. You're so mean. This is a very quiet part of the song. I have to turn it up. Twilight Princess on the Wii was my first Zelda game. Technically, my first Zelda game was Hyrule Warriors, and then I went back and played Skyward Sword, and then I went forward, played Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. And then that's it. Yeah, that's all I played. Another game that I've been meaning to play was like Ocarina of Time, just to myself, because I've heard that's like the best game ever. I've been meaning to like play that game. I don't know if that game has had like the Mario 64 treatment, where it's just been, you know, it's a good game for its time and a good game in general, but like it just has aged, you know. I don't know if it's the same as like Mario 64 or not. Xenoblade Warriors, dear God. It could work. It could work. There's like a bunch of Mechon that you slay all at once. Can we manifest Monster Hunter stories via playing Proof of a Hero? If you haven't already, my audio is weird. No, I haven't played it yet, no. I'm hoping you can hear some music right now. It's just Zelda music right now. This is always my favorite part. The only reason I know this song even exists in general is because I would play Brawl, and like Twilight Princess, I think it's called like the Bridge of Bridge of Eldin, I think it is? Hold on. Is that the stage from Smash? It's been so long since I've played not Battlefield or Omega. I think it's the Bridge of Eldin from Brawl. Yeah, it's called the Bridge of Eldin from Brawl, and this like normally like a lot of the Twilight Princess. There's a lot of Zelda songs would play there. What's the song again? It's Hyrule Field from Twilight Princess. I think the song most people associate with Twilight Princess. Do you think Nintendo Music is one of the best apps Nintendo made? It's not... Okay, I'm gonna get my negativity out now. No, it's horrible, Kim. It's horrible. Let us count real quick the games that are on Nintendo Music, because I'm pretty sure it's still less than 30. And this is Nintendo, the company that has made a couple hundred games. And they're making, like, I think 5 come to the freaking thing every, like, month or so. It's taking too long, and they're still clapping channels for, like, putting music out. My clause is you should not, like, clap channels for having music on their platforms when it's not even on your own app yet. Like, don't do that. And I'm very mad. I'm very, like, passionate about this subject because I use Nintendo Music for my videos. So, like, if I can't find it, then I don't have any background music to use. Which is annoying, so, yeah. Okay. So that was that. You said Monster Hunter Stories, Zeta? What did you say? Proof of a Hero. Okay. Proof of a Hero. Monster Hunter. I don't know how likely or unlikely this is to be on the Switch, but Monster Hunter appears as a series pretty often in Nintendo Directs, so... I don't know, it's 3 minutes. Let's go nuts. I like the orchestral themes of, like, this game. What's that? I can tune this down just a little bit, because it's messing with my ears. Alright. Nintendo forbid we enjoy the music we've created. Yeah, definitely. Because I'm literally, like, counting it right now. It's 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 17, 20, 21, 23, 25, 27. Oh, okay, they broke 30. Look at you. 30, 32, 35, 38, 39. Really? Okay. 39, 43. Okay. 46, 49, 50. Again, there's still not even most Switch games. It's still 50 out of a lot, but like, it's something. Alright. It's more than the 20 it was when I last checked, so that's something. Did they ever add, like, you know, the Grand Festival songs? Like, something that people would actually want to see for Splatoon 3? Did they ever do that? Is Off the Hook even... Nope, it isn't. It's not even here. Alright. Off the Hook isn't even in, Splatoon 3. I'm gonna do, like, the manual search. Is it there? What's the name of the Grand Festival song? What's the name of it? The thing that plays during the... Okay, I guess I can just look at 3 Wishes, too, but, oh my god, what is the name of that song? It's fleeting me, the thing that played, like, on the final day of Grand Festival. What's the name of that song? Yeah, Rainbow Color Incantation. I was like, what was the name of that? Alright. But yeah, there's none of that. There's none of it at all. I remember, like, very vividly there was Incantation in it, but I didn't remember, like, anything else. Oh my gosh, I am a fake fan. I'm even losing the names of some of the music, some of the most popular music. They added a couple Splatoon songs, like the plan, but removed it for whatever reason. I don't know what their game plan is with that. I personally think, at the very bare minimum, I wouldn't even be mad if you just made all of the Switch games, and then nothing from the Wii U, Wii, GameCube, anything before that. If you just covered the Nintendo Switch games, that would be like, okay, whatever, this is a start, you know? And then you just go back in time. Like, at least have, like, the Switch, the one that you're actively making games for. At least have all of that, you know? I don't know. And they do they have the composers yet? I didn't check that yet. I don't know if that critique of mine and my honest dad died or not. We got about 10 más minutos here. 10 más minutos till we watch this, and then after that, it's all about the Switch 2, baby. It's all about the Switch 2. Alright. Just to give you guys, like, something, I guess, to, like, watch on the screen in the meantime. It kind of just is, like, a static screen right now. In the meantime, we can look at what will be. We can look at what will be. I can mute this. I don't think we need to hear the sound effects. It's the most, like, you know, this is something you would definitely get from, like, Epidemic Sound or something. Like, you know, like, the most, like, paid subscription sound effect services. Like, you would just get that from that in order to, like, make this trailer. They're smooth sound effects, but it is definitely, like, just something they pulled from a website. Okay, but actually, what if Splatoon spinoff? Is there a chance of that? Probably not, but, maybe. More likely, well, I don't know. If there's gonna be a content extension, I don't see it happening in this direct or anything. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big hater of, like, the content extension, like, theory. I'm a big hater of it. Because the thing is, it opens up a very bad Pandora's box of, like, if they do it here, people are never gonna shut up until, like, Splatoon 4 release is gonna be like, well, maybe there could be another one, or another, or another. I'm like, no, like, just let the game die. Please, let it have its sweet release. Let us do the repeat Splatfest in peace, man. Please. Please. Like, just let us have our repeat Splatfest. Let us do let them do the things they said they were going to do, and then we'll be good. It would be cool to have it, but I'm like, please, just let them move on, alright? Let us move on with this. God. I love how Z-Tech is in the Monster Hunter, like, hyperfixation, and then you're in the freaking Doctor Who fixation, Ash. Oh, jeez. And then Chaotix's in the Xenoblade X hyperfixation right now. It's so funny. Yeah, let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. I prefer that over the Pandora's box of no third kits. Listen, again, it's just, the thing is, that's the thing. If let's say they do make third kits, then there's gonna be people who don't like those third kits and gonna be like, where's the fourth kits? Maybe there's some different stuff the Splattershots had. I'm like, no, like, just let it move on. Please, you know. I am fine with a spin-off. They might even reveal Summer Nights in this. I don't know. I forgot when Summer Nights was revealed. It was very early last time it was revealed, though. But, they might even reveal Summer Nights. I don't know. But it's just like, dude, please. Please, you know. Alright. God, I'm still so mad about this, by the way. Can I say, one of these happened, like, fairly close to me, too. One of these is happening, like fairly close to me. Like, it's not right next door, but it's very close. And you know what? Like, I'm still on the wait. I'm mad because I should have set an alarm for the wait list. I'm normally very good with, like, remember. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, that's a lie. I'm sometimes good with remembering stuff. But other times, as you've often seen on stream, I have very much goldfish brain. Like, it's one or the other. I either remember, like, to the atom, or I completely forget. And this was one thing I completely forgot. I didn't get accepted into the raffle, so knowing my luck, you knew that wasn't going to happen. And then I had forgot to sign up for the waitlist at, like, frame 1. I forgot to do it. It was like 8 hours after the waitlist went up where I was like, God dang it. And then I just signed up for the waitlist. I'm probably number 36,853. Like, it's very bad. I know I'm not getting in. I'm not getting in. I'm just not getting in. They didn't have any in New Zealand. Yeah, that sucks. They had one right near me. It's not far. They had one fairly close. It was the one in California. It's like, I could have went to that one. And it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, and as a content creator too, I'm like, oh, that's so much. Like, that's a video or two right there. That's a showcase. That's an Ask Me Anything. That's like oh, man. I wish it was first come first serve for just, like, you know, showing up to each of the events too. I would have been ready for that. I would have been so ready for that. All right, can you go back? Can you go back to the live? Sure thing, sure thing. We got about 5 more minutes. I was just gonna loop this 2 more times, but I paused it at this screen, and we probably aren't gonna have time to watch it again. So we can go back here. It's nothing right now. We still have like 5 more minutes, unless they want to start early. All right, we're gonna close this in a minute here, but Twilight Princess, new Metroid game, yo, Tomodachi Life 2, about the same things y'all are saying. Deltarune, Kingdom Hearts 4. Alright, still the Silk Song, they're still loud and proud, and probably wearing the clown makeup too. Alright. I didn't get a ticket to the Australian one, and I've been on the wait list since they went up, and I still don't have a ticket. Man, yeah. Is it? Well, Australia is a big place. Is it like on the western and eastern side of Australia? I didn't look at any region other than North America, so I didn't care. I'm American. Is it like on the western and eastern side of, like, Australia? Is it just like in Canberra, like wherever, like Canberra? How do you say the name? It's like the capital or like one of the big cities on the eastern side. Is it just like one of the cities in Australia? Is it like scattered throughout the continent? Like, how is it? Oh, it's just east. Okay. Well, you are on the east side. I feel bad for Shion, though, because he's on the west side. So he has to go across the entire place in order to get there. Which, Australia is a very big place. It's like the west has some stuff, the east has some stuff, and the middle is... Well, it's basically the same as the US. And then the middle is nothing. Nothing but desert. And just... No one is there. So Shion would have quite the voyage to do. Yeah, a big place with a whole lot of nothing, and just, like, you know, a bunch of seaport towns on the west and then east side. Which the US at least is a little bit better. We have some people in CST. There's a few people here that I'm pretty sure in CST. And there's no one in MST. But, like, PST and then EST, we have some people too. So it's a little bit more of a balance. Got about 3 more minutes. Any last suggestions before we get ready to go into the direct? Any other suggestions? Any last minute things that you guys want to hope for? Anything else? We got Metroid, we got a Zelda thing, we got some Tomodachi Life. Do we do anything else? I don't think. Oh, we got Monster Hunter, but I think, is there anything else? What about Pokemon ZA, or is that Switch 2 thing? We can play some Pokemon. We heard Ultra Necrozma earlier, so I guess we can play that. It won't be the whole song, but we can play it. Ultra Necrozma theme. They're probably just gonna, like, be like, hey, this is a game. Most of the stuff is in the Pokemon Directs. It's almost never in Nintendo Directs, but whatever. It can still be like, it's coming. They'll still probably just do that. Some brothership? I don't know if we're seeing another Mario and Luigi game in Kita. If you mean Mario and Luigi brothership, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if I have that strong powers. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking, normally I like sing and rap to these songs too. I'm not feeling it. I'm saving that energy for the Switch 2. I am saving that energy for the Switch 2. This is actually a good theme for like a countdown. It's like the last minute before the Nintendo Direct begins. Did I ever get Necrozma's Sun and Moon, right? I don't think I ever got Necrozma. Am I tweaking Necrozma Sun and Moon, right? Necrozma... introduced in Generation... Yeah, 7. Yeah, I never got it. I think it's Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That was like the peak of the Ultra Beast, which I barely went after. Oh. Speaking of games that are still in the packaging, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I think I got that game and then I realized the beginning. Oh, actually, it's not. I've played it. I have played the beginning of it, and I realized it's the same game at the beginning. I think the end game and like the post game is where things change. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Sorry, Pokemon fans, I didn't get to complete your theme, but it's alright. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. So it's about 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes here. I'm going to start recording, too. How do we not guess that there wouldn't be Dragon Quest? We should have known this from the beginning. Speaking of games that we should have predicted, easiest thing in the freaking book. Easiest thing in the book. What is a Nintendo Direct without Dragon Quest? Oh, jeez. I swear I hear this theme. What is the name of this song? I swear I even hear this theme every single Direct. Yeah, to the surprise of absolutely nobody. Surprise of absolutely no one. How many Dragon Quests are they even on to? Dragon Quest 37? Like, how many do they have? Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, I know, are like... There's at least a dozen of them. Yo. There you go. That was going slower and slower. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake.
Hello, everyone.
Takahashi?
Takahashi.
Hello.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, let me know if it's too low.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo.
They know it's like, they know some 9-year-old is like, oh my god, the Switch 2 is gonna be revealed. It's like, no, tell me, no.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
Okay, very cool, very cool.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information.
I like the pixel art of these games, I will say. It's like, well, Octopath is made by the same developer, so yeah, it is cool.
Let's see the first batch of headlines.
Alright.
Escape from dire straits.
Yeah, there's gonna be, I'm just saying now, there's gonna be a lot of indie games and stuff now, too. There's gonna be a lot of this.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Uh-oh.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the I, the Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your
There's a
mission
woman in
is
your
to
left
track down
eye?
Iris, an internet
Okay.
idol who's been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
The hell?
Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Sorry, sounds like something I'll struggle at. I'm gonna lose air at least 5 times in this game.
To the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from
Kaname
the
Date.
Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th. Unleash the supernatural.
What is this?
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
What the heck?
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective.
Alright.
But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons. As
Ash,
devil
shut up.
summoned.
Ash, shut
To
up.
protect
Ash,
the
Ash,
capital,
stop.
Raido must
Stop.
investigate a series of
I don't know if you've sensed that. Don't you dare bring up the Don't you bring up that Doctor Who pen. Don't bring it up. No, no.
Work with your demons to strike an enemy's
I could
weak
feel
point
it the moment I
and
saw
follow
that thing. I was like,
powerful
stop.
attacks.
Don't you dare. Don't you
Cooperation
dare.
is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle.
Because that looks exactly like it too. Down to like the glow at the edge of it and everything. Oh.
Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders
Yeah, the
begin
sonic
later
screwdriver.
today
Yeah,
on
that.
Nintendo eShop.
June 19th. Alright.
Consume darkness.
When was the first game in the headlines gonna come out, actually? When was that gonna come
With
out?
your memories gone, you have been
Because I'm
summoned to
calling
a
like the
strange,
Switch 2 is probably gonna
unfamiliar
release in
world
like mid to late June, so they're probably
where
gonna
you're
get all
greeted
this
by a
out
yellow
like
orb known as Puck.
during or just before the Switch 2 releases.
But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world.
Pac-Man,
your
is that
battle
you?
for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey,
Puck.
you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore.
Oh my god, that's
areas
literally
you couldn't
Pac-Man.
reach
That's
before.
literally Pac. I was joking.
Tread lightly.
That's literally Pac-Man.
Prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse
Oh,
into the
and that's
thick
just
of war
Ouroboros.
to
All
unleash
right.
Powerful attacks.
Gaia. We went from Pac-Man to Xenoblade 3 really quickly.
Consuming your prey, you'll collect resources
Pac-Man.
that can then be used to
True.
enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal. And devour enemies to survive this cruel world.
Ugh.
Experience a dark twist of the
Ugh.
iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Okay. 2 days after my mom's birthday.
The rhythmic march begins. Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch.
I feel like I've
as
heard of
one
this
bundle.
game before.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata 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 Pawn advances them forward, while Pawn Pawn Pata Pawn has them attack.
Dun, 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 dun.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Okay.
From the horse-riding Kiba Pawn to the shield-savvy Tate Pawn, build up your battalion to take on
These are cute
hordes
little
of
guys,
fierce
too.
foes.
Oh, I can already see myself
Plus,
listening to some of
new
this music on
features have been
YouTube.
added, so you can advance to the beat
It's
of your own drum.
catchy. It's a bop.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch
July 11th.
July 11th.
Ooh, big thing.
Welcome to Zephyr Town,
Never mind.
a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Okay.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, This immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities.
Oh,
to get
yo! We have a farming sim and a very buff Irishman.
to.
Jeez.
Tend to your
Oh
farm
my
while growing
god!
crops
Our
and
first
caring for
farming
animals.
sim! Yo! Yo!
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
Let's go!
As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
Yeah, for a moment I thought it would be
can also
Pokemon.
get to know the
Exactly, me
locals.
too, Pupso.
I'd like to spend more time with you.
And maybe nurture
Looks like a screenshot
relationship
straight out
if
of
you
Scarlet and
find that
Violet.
Special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can
Paraglider.
make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the
You
farm
can't be a
begins
Nintendo
when
Direct without a farming
Story
sim,
of
baby.
Seasons
Exactly.
Grand Bazaar
August
launches on the
27th.
Nintendo Switch
That's
system
definitely after the
August
Switch 2.
27th.
I'm calling the Switch 2's June. Like, I'm calling it like, I'll need to look at the calendar again to see when the Fridays are, but it's definitely June something. And probably like the last 2 weeks of June. First week of, come on, first week of summer.
Next,
Come on
please take a
now.
look at this.
Okay. Metroid. This is Metroid. This is the screenshot. This is like the pan shot from like the very end of Metroid Prime 4. The first reveal trailer. I think. Yeah, it is. I was losing faith for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, it is. It is. Metroid! Yo! Hello! Why is Samus's eyes purple? It's normally green. What? Why is it purple here?
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
I love the OST for this game already. It sounds so good.
In order to survive,
When I make
and
Splatoon
escape
4
this
lore, you're
planet
gonna hear
she was
every
unexpectedly
single time Omega's
transported to,
killing one of the characters.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Okay. This is so
She's
beautiful,
not
my
alone,
god.
though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
My one thing with Metroid games, I would love to play this. It sounds up my alley, except for the fact that I get scared very easily by stuff like this. See, like that. See, if that pops up out the floor, I'm turning the game off. I'm turning the game off and leaving the room. You guys have seen me get scared by the Mario 64 eel. If something like that comes out the floor, something is... I'm leaving.
And ancient powers,
Yeah.
psychic abilities. These
What?
powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Jeez.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams.
That's
with
cool.
the power of her mind.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
That is very cool. Chosen one. We welcome you.
And what will be her fate after
Oh.
being summoned to Vuros?
Ugh.
The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new
Yeah,
tale.
Metroid has some nasty looking enemies. Almost as if they're aliens. We place our faith in you. Coming 2025, okay. Either we won't see the release date, or we probably... I'm assuming we may see a release date during the Switch 2 presentation. I thought it was going to be a launch game alongside Mario Kart. Metroid for, like, you know, the more... I don't think Metroid's a system seller, but, like, Metroid is, like, you know... It has its base, and then Mario Kart for everyone else.
Looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's
That is
new
very
psychic
cool.
abilities.
Samus
Okay,
has ESP
let's
now.
move
Can't
on
wait for
to
Smash
more
6 to
headlines.
use that.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
You could try a horror game or two.
Once upon a time,
Even when I
there
play
was a
horror
tiny
games, I'm often
coffee
following
shop
other people.
that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest
Disney
potionista
Villains
of the
Curse
Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your
Can I even play
ingredients to
Metroid
produce
in the
some
scariest game I
wildly
played as
wicked
Animal
creations.
Well?
The potions you make can influence
I don't
each
think it's
customer's
I think it'll be
Pokemon,
something that
leading
spooks
to
you, but it's not gonna be like a
different
true
outcomes
horror
every
game. It's
time
just
you
those
play.
little, like, you know, those little
Who
ugly
knows
things that
what
pop up on screen
mischief
every now and
might
again.
happen.
I don't think it's anything
Disney
like, you know, a
Villains Cursed
true horror
Cafe
game like that.
Launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Metroid games are just they're meant to be spooky, but not scary. I think that's like a good way to put it.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Yo. Another pixel game.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where
I'm
students
eager to see what
strive
the
to
one
master
last
the
thing is.
magical arts.
Now that they got Metroid out of the
During
way.
class, use magic circles to perform rituals.
Fun
Fly
fact,
on
we're halfway
brooms
through the direct, by the way.
and learn advanced techniques
We only
to
got
go
15
from
more
witch in
minutes
training
left.
to skilled spellcaster.
Feels weird when they're not like 40,
There's
45,
also
50
plenty to
minutes.
do
It's like,
outside of
man,
class. Hang out with friends at their homes.
already almost done.
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
We've got like 2
Or
more
use
big
the
announcements in
spells
this
you've
thing.
learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are
Okay,
you
this game's
ready for a
cute.
spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto
Witchbrook.
Nintendo Switch this holiday. Action, adventure, and arcade games await.
Yo.
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In
Oh,
this
why did I think that was No
hand-drawn
Face from
platforming
Spirited Away?
adventure, you
I was like, is this Spirited Away the game? No, it isn't.
Nightmares
Okay.
and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with
thought that was-
magical parts.
Oh
Then
my
use its
God.
abilities to find your own path.
I'm
through the
like,
enchanting
aside
world.
from Nintendo first party IPs, I never know these games.
Holds.
I always
When
relate them to
Eternal Lights
something
Collection
else.
launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Life Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2.
You couldn't have
Some
just
titles
said
come with
Gradius 1
multiple
through 3,
versions,
Salamander 2.
including
Listen, they
ones
make the
from
script,
different
not me.
regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius
Looks like
Origins
Star Fox a
launches
little
on the
bit.
Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necrodancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going.
Another rhythm
Epic
game,
boss
second rhythm
battles,
game that we've
quirky
had here.
mini-games, remix stages.
Has
and
anyone thought about this in 30 years? You know some 40-year-old man is like popping off right now. It's like, yes, Gradius! Oh, I can't wait to do this to my taxes, you know? Some 40-year-old is losing their mind. Like I said, this is why I always say, I never get mad at games like this. Someone somewhere is like, yo, you know.
Let's see
Someone's
what's in
happy.
store.
Huh?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
Huh. Aww.
Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist.
Ugh.
And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop.
Oh, that's not a good pattern for a skirt.
In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming.
Oh, what is that?
Get ready to set up shop when
Is that
Tamagotchi
food? What
Plaza
is
launches
that?
on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Ooh, Pokemon ZA. Okay. We're seeing more of that. I'm excited for this game. There's a lot more of a mixed reception to this game than I thought, but like I'm into it. So this is our second big announcement. This is our second big one. I'm still excited for this game. I really wish 2 of these weren't from Gen 2. And then the last one was like my least favorite Gen 5 starter, but like it's okay.
That also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
Yo,
Lumio City.
Big city, big city. I realized the Indigo Disc was like this, you know? The Indigo Disc was a big circular world, you know?
Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
And if it's bigger than Indigo Disc, like, and has more stuff to do, I can justify it. Espion.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
This is gonna be interesting.
These areas are special.
I know a lot of
areas where
people do
wild
not like
Pokemon
this.
Can live comfortably even within the city.
Okay. The first Wild Zone they showed was literally like a back alley, so I was like, please, please say the rest of these are in parks or like somewhere that they would actually be. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense.
There are Pokemon that live
Not in a
outside
back
wild
alley
zones,
next
too.
to a van. All right, this is better.
Some of them can even be found.
Maybe raise the directs
on
audio a little bit,
rooftops.
sure thing. Or so I'm gonna
People
tune it
and
down on my
Pokemon
end,
live
but I'll raise it on
easygoing
you guys'
lives in
end.
Lumio City.
There we go.
But when night falls,
Uh-oh.
the city's aura transforms.
That's cool.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
So there's Wild Zones and Battle Zones.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
He has bags over his eyes. He's like, I don't get any enjoyment during the day, but I get it all during the night.
During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some
Megas.
Pokemon can power up.
This is
even
still people's
more.
like favorite like bonus Pokemon thing. Like between like
Who started
Gigantamax,
rank
Z
Z
moves, like
and work your way up
Mega
to
is still a
rank
lot of
A.
people's favorite. Okay.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What
Zygarde.
will you find on your adventure?
Or some variation of him.
Pokemon Legends ZA.
Late
launches
2025.
on
This
Nintendo
I
Switch
don't know.
later this
I'm
year.
excited. I'm excited. Yeah, we won't be able to enter most of those
In Lumio
buildings, but
City,
I'm happy
where the
about
game
it.
is set,
I'm
the
excited,
aura
alright?
transforms between day
I'm
and
eager to
night.
see what they
It
do with
seems
day
there
and
are even
nighttime
more
things,
secrets to
battle
uncover.
modes.
Please be
Listen,
on the
like,
lookout for
if
more
the game is
information in
fun,
the
the
future.
game is fun, you know?
Next, please take a look
If
at
the
this.
game is fun, the game is fun. And I feel like I'm gonna have fun.
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see, boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have
This is
is
reminding
lots
me of
funny little
SpongeBob,
rhythm
where it's like,
games.
please.
You wanna
It's
see-
reminding me of SpongeBob is next bus to Bikini Bottom
Just press the button to
because
jump through
she
the
does
ring.
like the oop every time, like that. Oh, I
It
failed the
sounds
first one.
easy. But the timing is
You
super
have
tricky.
no vertical, dude. Jump a little higher than that.
Maybe you could try.
Yes, I
it
know
in
you only
time
have
to a
2-inch
rhythm.
knees, but like jump. Come on, a little bit.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
All right. Rhythm Heaven? Okay, okay. You know how I am with music. I'd be happy to do something like this. Unless it isn't too complicated. I would be up to try this.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
When is it releasing?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
See you guys next year. See you next year.
That was Rhythm Heaven.
Oh well.
A brand new
I thought that was gonna be like another summer game. Alright, it still seems like it's a ways away.
Produced by renowned Japanese
Okay.
musician Tsunku.
We don't even have like early 2026. It's
What
like,
kinds of
yeah,
rhythms do
it's
you think you'll hear?
it's a ways off.
We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
Is it even gonna be on the Switch one? Yeah, these are games for the Switch.
With
It's
game
just also
cards,
probably gonna be on the
you can
Switch
put a
too.
game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Yeah.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
That would be good. I would like
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Okay.
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
Okay.
allowing you to play that title.
And how does it move?
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Alright.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
What the heck? How do you... Oh, okay, okay. How do you move it?
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Okay. Cool. Easier way to move it.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Yeah, that's cool.
Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game.
Can't wait to
Choose the
locally
title you're lending.
connect to my friend's Switch at LAN and like steal
who you're
all their
lending it to.
games. It's the moment they eject the virtual card and like try to connect it. I take all of their games
you're
and run
done.
away.
They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. It
Aww!
can be lent out for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's.
Automatically returned to you.
Oh man, I thought I was permanent.
digital
I thought it was
games
till you
even
take it back.
easier to
They
use.
heard me. They were like, no, 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 no. You have to give those back, sweetie. No. They heard me try to commit
Lets you
that.
swap games between Nintendo Switch systems.
There's no chaos with this
as
feature.
well as
There's
to
no
Nintendo Switch
chaos.
systems. This feature is planned to be added
Oh,
via a system
jeez.
update in late April. Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Why do they let you rent instead of giving it? Probably to stop idiots like me from stealing games on your Switch. Probably. But I guess if you do trust, I don't know. I guess it's kind of like a failsafe for people like that. But if you do trust them, you should be just allowed to keep it. Alright, so this is gonna be the, you know, everything is coming out for the Switch montage, and after that we're gonna have our one last announcement. This is fine. What did we expect? We didn't expect, like I said, your 3D Mario and your 3D Zelda and your 4K Splatoon game are gonna show up in the Switch 2 Direct. I can't wait for them to, like, you know, in one of these montages just casually reveal, like, the next 3D Mario. Just while no one's paying attention, everyone's looking away. Like, there's gonna be one person that looks back and is like, wait a minute! Mario! What are you doing here?
A uncover history once more.
Just because Nintendo
An
knows no one
HD
pays
remaster of
attention.
Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the royal heir, and Will, the explorer.
They're hot.
Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
I think it's time for me to go back to sleep. Oh, jeez.
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats
Yeah, they have
to
Mario
allies
on
through the
there?
parameter
Seriously?
inheritance system. After
That would be
finishing the
very
main
funny.
story,
Just like
you
while
can test
nobody's
your
paying
meddling
attention, they
might
just
against
reveal
even
something that
more
like everybody
powerful
wants.
bosses.
And then no further
What
explanation.
histories will you uncover through the ages?
That's a cool
Saga
looking
Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley,
Pretty game.
lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people.
No, this sounds like something I
A
would.
different
This
journey
looks like something
awaits
I
in
would play.
Monument Valley 2.
Not on stream because I would
Guide
humiliate
Ro
myself,
in
but
her
like I mean
adventure
off
through
stream
motherhood,
where I have like the
as
ability
she
to
and her
think a little
child
bit better.
unlock the secrets
Oh,
of the
because I used to
sacred
play games like
geometry.
this. I don't know if it was
Both
cool math
games
games,
contain
but there
all their
used to be like
additional
geometric
chapters,
games that I would play with my
add-ons,
grandmother,
and
where like we would
DLC.
like move the rectangle in
The
a way
first
to where it
two
would go down the
Monument
hole. Like
Valley
you would have to like
games launch on
vertically get it
Nintendo
down the
Switch
hole and
April
everything.
15th.
I think it was called like block
Pre-orders
swords or
begin
something.
later
It seems like
today
one of those
on
games where you have to
Nintendo
like, you know,
eShop.
geometrically fit everything
And
in like in order to progress.
Help Noor on her journey to
This sounds like something I
restore
wouldn't
the
do on
world's
stream,
light
but just something
in
I'd probably get
Monument
to just,
Valley
you know, play to
3,
myself on a Sunday.
setting sail on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
this
block
summer.
swords. Yeah, those you know, like you killed by first. Golf! What is a Nintendo Direct without a golf game? Yeah!
A brand
Anime
new
golf.
entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins,
What?
side spins, and other special shots
That's not physically possible, but okay.
in the single-player challenge mode. Compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate
I
golfer.
love, like, I would love to see, like, the player count of indie
In
games like
Wacky
this.
Golf,
Like, there's a
shots
few
to
games,
get
I
pulled
don't, like,
into
I don't
holes,
know all the games
or
that do it, but I know, like,
obstacles might
Fortnite's one of
fall.
them, that, like,
It's
shows
golf,
how many
it's
people are in
not
Battle
quite
Royale,
hard for
which
the
it's
course.
basically its own, like, you
Up
know,
to 4 golfers can
promotion
hit
for
the
Fortnite,
fairway
because there's so many
together
people who play.
locally
It's like, oh, look at
or
this
in
200,000
online
people
play.
playing Battle Royale right now. But I'd love to see how many
So
people
just
play, like, these
relax.
indie games, you know.
And get ready
It's in
to
the
tee off.
dozens, the hundreds, the thousands, the tens
Everybody's
of
Golf
thousands.
Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch
There's
this
a lot
year.
of people in the world who game. It's actually going a little bit longer than 30 minutes.
Unite some of Marvel's
They're probably
greatest
doing this, and then after
superheroes
that
in the
there's one
fight
last
against
thing.
evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15,
Marvel
including
Cosmic
the likes of
Invasion.
the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities.
Captain America!
And swap
Wolverine!
between your team of 2 at any time.
Spider-Man! Venom again.
Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes.
I don't know who those
Plus,
are, I'm sorry.
up to 4 players
Oh, I don't
can
know who those
assemble
two are.
for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Okay.
That was
All right,
Marvel
one
Cosmic
more.
Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team.
We've cut
of
back to
different
Takahashi. That
superheroes.
means there's. I hope the like the
Next
Switch 2
is
Direct.
our last game
Yep.
announcement.
I hope the Switch 2
Please take a
Direct
look.
doesn't work like this. I hope it's like the Switch 1 where it's like a presentation, not just a headlines and stuff like that. Lean forward, everybody. Animal Crossing? No. Tomodachi Life? Did we finally conjure it? The Mies? Did we finally get it? We finally... Alright, I already know. I already know I have to play this one. Oh, my video has already aged like milk. Tomodachi Life, living the dream. 2026. Alright. We finally got it. I know you guys are going to strap me to a chair and force me to play this game. Woman? Why are you so large? Oh. Hello.
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
Yeah, I already know. My town is gonna be filled with you guys and
That was
Steve Harvey
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
and Ed Sheeran. Like,
The first
I
new
know
entry
my
in the
island's gonna be
series
filled with a
in
lot
over
of
10
that.
years. In the trailer, we saw
We
new
got our
characters living on an island
Tomodachi
out at
Life,
sea.
baby. I was like, there's no Mario or whatever.
What
What
kinds
could
of
they
interactions
reveal?
do you
This
think
is a
they'll
good
have?
one. This is a good one.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
Remember, it's a little choppy for some of that, but it's alright. It's a year in development.
Thank
We
you
still have
for
a year
watching
left.
today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
What?
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Wait. There's something else?
Hello, I'm
Hello?
Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's
Don't you dare
Nintendo
reveal like some
Direct.
phone app or something. Like, is
Since
something for Switch
2011,
2?
Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that
Yes.
many people watch.
Yes.
Thank you all very much.
You're welcome.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Just said not a phone app, dang it. What is it?
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games
Oh,
and characters every
Nintendo.
day.
Buddy, I'm too chronically online to need this app.
After the Nintendo Direct,
There's a lot of
Nintendo
people that probably
Switch
will
2
need it who
on
are
April
casual
2nd.
Nintendo fans who are just like, oh, what's the new Nintendo up
News
to?
about
But
Nintendo Switch 2
I'm way
will
too
be
chronically
delivered to
online
you
to need this
daily
app. I know
and
what's coming,
directly
Miyamoto.
through the Nintendo Today app as well.
It's for the casuals, guys,
Nintendo
not the
Today will be
chronically
available to
online
download on
Nintendo
smart
sickos
devices
like us,
later today.
alright? It's a phone app for people who check on Nintendo
Anyone
like
with a
twice a
Nintendo
year.
phone can use the app, so please try it out.
Whatever.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
I mean, whenever Miyamoto comes on screen, it's either something that's gonna make you cry in a good way
That's
or a
all
bad
for
way.
today's Nintendo Direct.
It's either a phone app or it's a
Thank you for
Pikmin
watching.
4 that gets revealed. Yay! Tomodachi Life saved the direct and they ruined it. No! Don't let a sour ending ruin the good things we got. We got to see Metroid, we got to see Pokemon, we got to see, Tomodachi. Shut up! Alright, we got a Tomodachi. Do you want Miyamoto to take Tomodachi Life back? Do you want him to take it back? You insulted his feelings. Congratulations, he's now deleted the Tomodachi Life files. Oh, jeez. Be careful. This man is a Nintendo executive. He can delete your game if you insult his app. He can delete your game. You will never see Tomodachi Life again. You're gonna be doomed to nothing but Pikmin mobile games if you freaking don't cross him. Don't cross him. You better be nice. Alright. Again, again, sometimes you gotta know what isn't for you. This is not for me. This is for 13-year-old little Timmy who checks on Nintendo 4 times a year, alright? Like once every month and then just checks stuff. He doesn't have Twitter, he doesn't have YouTube, he's not subscribed to Game Explain, he doesn't have any of this, alright? So that's for him, alright? Everyone watches this. Not everyone watches me or Game Explain or Nintendo Life or whatever. Some people just literally watch Nintendo's directs and then forget about all of it until the game releases, alright? So it's fine. It's fine. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, I guess we can turn on the music, I guess, since we saw Pokemon, which unfortunately no Zelda remakes. But I honestly thought that was gonna happen. I thought it was a pretty low-hanging fruit. But, we can go ahead and just look through the Pokemon. We can look through the Metroid. I'm assuming those are the only 3 things you guys care about, unless you guys cared about the farm sim or something. yeah, so we can watch through that for a little bit, an extra half hour or so, and after that we can chill. If you are heading out, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. I know some of you are. And then for the people who are remaining, let's go ahead and analyze, shall we? And for the people coming in, welcome. We're going to be going for a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and analyze here. Let's turn on the lo-fi here. Actually, do I need... whatever. I was thinking, like, do I need the lo-fi if I'm going to be listening to the trailer again anyway? But, yeah, no, actually, I don't think I need it. Okay, let's go back and look at the videos. Well, before we close the stream, let me see if this is here, too. Okay, so what are we rating the Direct? It's weird what, like, making Direct ratings, because it's like, is it, like, an objective, like, banger after banger, or is it, like, what you wanted? If in terms of, like, what I wanted, it's 9 out of 10. Like, it's about what you expect. It's the last Switch Direct. What you want, you know? We got our Tomodachi Life that you guys were clamoring about. We got to see Metroid, the game that's been hidden for a decade. And we got to see, Pokemon. What else is there, you know? I don't know. My expectations were in check, so I rate it like a good 8 or 9 out of 10. And then someone's probably happy about these, you know? I'm happy. I'm good, you know? I'm fine. So they have not uploaded. Yeah, they have. Okay. So they have uploaded Metroid, Pokemon, and then have they uploaded Tomodachi Life? I don't think they have. Alright. So we can start off with Metroid, and then we'll go here. If you guys notice anything, we can talk about it. And then we can go over to Tomodachi. They haven't uploaded the Tomodachi Life trailer yet, so we can do that last. Oh yeah, and Rhythm Heaven too, right. Hey, so considering I was in Miitopia but did nothing, I think I have a spot reserved in Tomodachi Life. I think all of you do. It seems like I have enough for all of you. I have all of you and some. They're a little behind on the trailers. Give them like 5 minutes. Yeah, it's fine. So we can watch this and then Pokemon. First off, there's Metroid too. This psychic ability is really cool. I was wondering, I'm like, Samus already looks off, because the one thing I know about her is it's green. This is green, not purple. This is so good, by the way. Like, the graphics for this are amazing. I think my stream doesn't really... Well, it kind of does. It scrunches the screen a little bit, so it doesn't, like, expand the pixels. So it actually makes it look a little bit better on stream. But, it looks so good. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. Definitely, like, you know, something I'd expect from, like, the last hurrah of the Switch. The death throw of the Switch.
A colossal tree at its center. In order to survive.
Yeah, I can't wait to play Tomodachi Life of my OCs. Yeah, we'll watch that in a minute here.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
This has been in past games, though, right? I feel like this scanning feature's been in past games. Whatever, like, little I've watched it. I feel like this is familiar. Like, the music is so
She's
good.
not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures.
Even if I'm too scared to play the game, you better believe I'm gonna listen to the music. I didn't know what this was until I saw the name. No, I knew what it was the frame I saw the forest, because I remember that was the last shot we saw of the, re-reveal trailer.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
Yeah, like the weird psychic... This is gonna be very cool, like, to, like, angle your shots in some very, like, schnasty ways. This sounds very cool. It's gonna hurt my brain during the puzzles, but, like, it sounds cool otherwise.
They also allow her to control the trajectory.
I forgot Metroid is coming out. A lot of us did until it was re-revealed. But they're done with it. They're done with it. This is Retro, right? They went back to Retro Studios after they tried someone else, and then they... The game was terrible. So, yeah, they went back to Retro, and they're doing great. I guess that's why we're not getting any Donkey Kong games, actually, because since Retro has probably been busy doing the series service. It's giving me Mewtwo, exactly, yeah. My Tomodachi Life is just gonna be me and my Color Me's, and it'll be hilarious, yeah. I remember those when we played, like, Mario Kart.
The threads intertwining beyond space and time.
I know some Splatoon fans are like, why wasn't the Splatoon content extension revealed during this Direct, even though that was never promised? Yeah, this is very good. We place our faith in you. These guys kind of remind me of, like, the Zonai a little bit from Tears of the Kingdom. Very cool game. Very cool game. I don't know if this is a game I'd do on stream. This feels like another game that would definitely humiliate me on stream. As if I haven't been humiliated 30 times over by the other games I've played. But like, I don't know. It would definitely be something I'd give a chance, though. Definitely be something. Well, since you're recommended, we can go to you next. And then we'll Tomodachi Life. We'll look through that in a minute. Yeah, Gallade. Noivern. All the other ones, yeah. Like I said, in my video, my video does not always reflect what I think. Me, I am in the minority where I am still excited for this game. I am still hyped for this game. I'm fun. I liked Lumio City. X and Y was my first game. I normally enjoy the Legends game, and it has Xenoblade combat, so I'm happy with it, alright? Do you need to enter every single building? No. What are they gonna put? What do you put in this? What do you put in these even? It gets to a point where what do you put in these 4-story, 30-room wide buildings? What do you even do? It gets to a point where it's like, come on, man. I think there's gonna be more stuff here than there is in the buildings. Like, you know, the merchants and stuff that you'll be able to talk to. And like the people on the street. Hopefully they're at least walking around, though.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends.
I don't think you even got to enter the... Did you get to enter the, like, buildings in the regular Lumio City? And were they this, like, big? I'm pretty sure if you did get to enter the room, it was like one room you went in. It was like, you know, like literally like a cafe or something you went into. You didn't get to explore the whole thing. Yeah. Pokemon X was my first game, so I'm very excited. I just recently finished Arceus. Yeah, Arceus was good. Pokemon Legends seems like their experimental series. Yeah, and then you have all the... I'm lying? What the heck? Oh, is it? Why are there like... I don't know. Okay, there's like 2 Fletchinders right here. Fletchinder, right? And then there's like a Talonflame right here. I was thinking, like, is this where you catch some of them? Question mark? Maybe. I see like Magikarp. I see him down there. I see like Fletchling Zigzagoon over there. He's upside down if that is him. Pikachu. Is this like where you would catch some of them and there's like some trainers and stuff that you deal with? I don't know, maybe.
Lumio City.
I'm excited for a new Legends game, just disappointed we can't go outside the city. Again, like, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. I think this is enough, you know. Again, it's giving me Indigo Disc vibes where there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different areas that you go to. And then I'm assuming that, again, there's the nighttime thing, which wasn't in the Indigo Disc. There's probably a decent amount of plot, which wasn't in the Indigo Disc. It's one continuous world, you know. It's like, you know, 5 different subsections you go to, like in Arceus. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I guess I would prefer, actually, like, the wide open areas of Legends Arceus to, you know, like, the wild zones, but,
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out
Quasartico Inc., dear God. I am not going to remember how that's pronounced.
Into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
Yeah, this looks a lot better than the one we saw in the first trailer. This looks significantly better than the one we saw there. Man, we actually have to wait a year for Tomodachi Life, don't we? Yeah, you do. I was actually not expecting any, I was not expecting any 2026 games. I thought if they were going to do anything, it was all going to be, like, during the summer and fall.
All over town are wild zones.
Well, I guess this is late, so this is November,
These areas are
well, fall.
special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
Yeah, that's cool.
You can catch Pokemon here.
I love that feature of the Legends games, by the way, just to catch it. I don't like having to go into battle and start a random encounter. Just let me throw the freaking ball, you know? The dude does not have arms. It cannot punch its way out the Pokeball.
Some of them can even be found.
I love this too, like the orchestral, like slower theme of the battle theme.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives.
Can I just say, I have like a personal amount of PTSD from this. I don't know if the trainer was just tough or if it was just my first Pokemon game and I was bad. I hated Hawlucha. Because I lost to this specific Pokemon like 7 times in X and Y. Like, I got blacked out like 7 times. Like, 13-year-old me got destroyed by this Hawlucha, like Karina's. I don't even remember trainer, like gym leader names like that in Pokemon. I'm horrible at that. But this, you, and Karina, and like, I don't like you. I don't like you. Like, I did not like him. I did not like him. Yeah, I think that's a skill issue. Okay, whatever. I was 13. It was my first Pokemon game when I was 12 years old. I don't know what it was. The flying press just murdered my whole team. I don't know if I didn't send out the right Pokemon. I had it, like, I used Fennekin, which is like evolves into a psychic. I don't know. I don't know.
The city's aura transforms.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this. This reminded me of the night expeditions in Pikmin 4, by the way. But like, yeah, this looks cool. This looks very cool. Yeah, Tomodachi and Legends ZAW Direct. Yeah! This looks cool, frankly. Yeah, there's like some stuff on the roof, right? Yeah, there's like some stuff on the roof. Oh my god. I want to see what is in Prism Tower. I want to see what's up. We have not seen anything in Prism Tower just yet. And this is the building that you would go in. This is the building that you would go in.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of like the Battle Chateau from X and Y, where you could just grind trainers, you know? You could just grind your levels up and everything. No, it isn't. Don't you dare say the Prism Tower isn't. If there is one building that does have something on every floor, it has to be Prism Tower. It's the literal center of the game.
During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
I had you. He was on my team. He was my HM Slayer, but he was on my team.
And with
I think he had like 3 HMs in Dig.
Evolution, some
or HMs,
Pokemon
TMs,
can
one of the
power
two.
up even more.
Yeah, Megas are cool. Again, I don't think I read your messages if you guys sent any in chat. Megas, Gigantamax, Z-Moves. Which ones are your favorite? Which ones are your favorite? And also, Terraform. No. What's the thing from Scarlet and Violet? The thing with the crystal. Terrapico. Terra something. Oh my god, I'm such a fake fan. The thing from Gen 9, you know what I'm talking about. Gigantamax, Z-Moves, Mega Evolution, Terra something, whatever it's called. Which one is your favorite, like, you know, next stage Pokemon? Terrestrialize, thank you. I'm like, what's the name? Yeah, that. Which one is, like, your favorite of, like, the 4 that, like, you're given in, like, these 4 generations?
You'll start at rank
I was remembering the Pokemon Terrapagos. I'm like, Terra. Honestly, I kind of hated Terrestrialization. I feel like Z-Move, like, I like Gigantamaxing. I like that. I like the unique designs that you get. Z-Moves are alright. Terrestrialization, yeah. I feel like Terrestrialization is just cheap Mega Evolution and Gigantamax. I feel like it was cool. Like, Megas is still the king. Gigantamax and Mega Dynamax is alright. And then, like, Z-Move. I say this as I just play the games casually. I don't know what it does to your stats. But in terms of how they look, I just like I like big Pokemon, and then I like cool Mega Evolution Pokemon. Probably Megas has never played X and Y. What? You've never played X and Y? Insane. I think Zoom moves are the first because it's just LOL, you die, but at least the animations are fun. Is it really like that? Probably if it's super effective, but if it's like, you know, not very effective, I thought you'd be able to withstand it. Again, don't know how much damage the moves do. I just know anything I touch died with it, so yeah. Again, Pokemon casual. Anything else that I missed? Yeah, there's like the rank. I know someone's gonna get to like A rank in like week 1, like the first week. Someone's gonna make their way up there. People don't have lives, especially if this comes out during holiday, like during Thanksgiving. Pshaw. All right, I've stalled long enough. Let's look at the main event. Do you guys want to look at Nintendo today? Do you want to look at that? You want to look at the casual haven? No, probably not. Let's go to Tomodachi Life here. There's also actually. You guys care about Rhythm Heaven either? Where was that? Yeah, there was this right here. Rhythm Heaven that's coming out in 2035 now. I was surprised. I'm like, this game doesn't feel like something that would take that long to make.
The game you're about to see.
These Z-Moves have at
Doesn't
least
have
look
a
cool in
big,
the
epic
anime, so
story.
they have that going for them. True.
But what it does have is lots of funny
Megas were
little
always
rhythm
superior
games.
in every way, yeah.
You wanna see?
It is though.
Just
What do
press
you
the
mean,
button to jump through the
2026?
ring.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like a Zelda or anything. This doesn't feel like... No offense, but this doesn't feel like Breath of the Wild or anything. It feels very simple to make the assets for this game, so... I don't know why it's taking this long.
But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time.
Yeah, it depends on when they start development. You're right. Star just a couple of years ago. Again, we're all gonna be playing it on the Switch too. Yeah, I've never played a Rhythm Heaven game, but I like music, so.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
This audio balancing is horrible, by the way. Raise your voice up, please. The game is louder, like the game sound effects the voice clips are louder than she is.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
This is definitely one of those games I would get way too competitive in for no
Brew.
reason. Does Rhythm Heaven games normally have multiplayer? I would definitely get way too competitive at this game. Trying to like go for the perfect score. Okay, now 3 wishes. And now time for the main event. Now time for the main event. Let's look at Tomodachi Life here. Yeah, if it has multiplayer, it's over. Everybody's gonna be going for the perfect score. I thought this was Animal Crossing at first, because I was like, I don't know. I thought this was like a villager or something, or like, yeah, I thought this was like a villager, like a villager's head. I was like, oh, Animal Crossing? No, Tomodachi Life. As soon as I saw this frame, though, I was like, wait, that's Mies. I know what this is. I know what you are. Oh, but this is your chance. Prove you're not. I've got rhythm. I've got rhythm.
How refreshing.
Yeah, we got room for all of y'all here. Again, they have a year to fix the frame rate. They have time. The game feels like at some point it's running on life support, but they have time. They have plenty of time. See? Yeah. This is a... I know nothing about Tomodachi Life, so I'm assuming there's probably other areas, or at least this area may be expanded or something. But this area feels very, very, very small.
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
Yeah, this was woman. Big woman. Jeez. I know this kind of weirdness happens all throughout the game, though.
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
Glad that was only a dream. Does it sound like that normally? Does it always sound that weird? Wasn't the island in the other game small as well? It might have been, Kid Splat. Again, I have not played Tomodachi Life. I'm just someone from the outside looking in, just realizing that's a very small island. I'm not saying it like, I'm just saying it as someone who's like looking at it for the first time. I have not played the game before. It could be, this could be great. This small island could be a great idea. I don't know. It just looks like a small island. That's all I know. Not a knock, just something I noticed. Alpha, you gotta add Matt to the game. I ought to time you out just for saying that, just for bringing up that word. That's the worst word you could ever type in that freaking... Worst name, worst word, worst anything. Worst set of letters you could ever type in my chat. What's wrong with you? This is gonna be me and Matt. This is gonna be me and him. This is gonna be him. This is gonna be me and him. I'm gonna throw these dentures at him. I'm gonna freaking chop his freaking nose off. That's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be me and him, alright? That's the best you're getting out of this. You're gonna add all the Mies from Utopia playthrough? If they allow it, sure, yeah. It's just easier to import them. You can also have like codes for the Mies too. I mean, that's how we did it in Utopia. I could like look up codes for some Mies, so that would be good if we could do that in Tomodachi Life too. Again, Switch 2, whoop, it moves everything over. I'm hoping it'll be pretty easy. Alrighty. Okay. So, anything else? Anything else we wanted to look at? Any other smaller pieces from the trailer you wanted to look? Did you want to see the freaking baby boomer breakdance? Anything like that? If there is nothing else, then I don't know if I'm gonna make a video out of this. I might just make this. I might just leave the stream public or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is fun direct. Like I said, didn't expect much. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. I'm happy for you guys with this. I've never played this game. I don't know anything about it. I just know that it's funny, and I like funny. I like funny. I enjoy humor, so I can't wait to do it. And don't let freaking Nintendo Today ruin your perception of the trailer, alright? Wait, I can turn off this. Don't let freaking Nintendo Today ruin your, like, perception of this, okay? It's a 1-minute thing at the end of the Direct for casual people who like Nintendo Directs, alright? Leave it alone. Just blot this out of your head. Just pretend you do not see it. Pretend you do not see it. Alright. Start naming the Miis you want in your game and I'll get to work. Well, again, like I said, we need to see how the Mii system's gonna work first. We need to see that. It looks like it has Miitopia's customization. Yeah, that would be cool. Alright. Alright. Well, that is all. Thank you guys so much for joining. This was fun. This is a fun stream. Fun time. Anyway, I got class, so I'll see y'all. I don't have class, but I have videos that I have to work on. It's so funny. Like, just last thing before I go here. I was like... One thing with Windows, I was an idiot, and I've just, decided to... I changed the setting with my OneDrive, and I think this is something that, like, destroyed the stream a little bit on Friday. On my OneDrive, I accidentally started porting, like, all of my, you know, PC files to OneDrive, and it was so much that was being uploaded to OneDrive, I literally had no upload speed. So all of last night, I had to, like, figure that out for today. I was like, please let me stream this Nintendo Direct. OneDrive, please let me do this, and don't, like, throw so much into my... I don't know if that's an update, like, well, it's something that I checked like an idiot, but I think it's something that happens automatically, like if you have, like, Windows 11, where, like, everything gets thrown into the OneDrive thing, which really sucks if you have, like, a lot of gigabytes of data and stuff like that. So it almost threw off the stream. It throttled my internet every single time it worked. We fixed it now. There's nothing wrong with it now. I was able to stop the syncing from happening. But we're good. We're good. Yeah, awesome. How did I just go to sleep after the Tomodachi Life reveal? Go to sleep dreaming that it'll happen. Go to sleep. Like, this is always what I do. Go to sleep planning, you know? Go to sleep thinking about different scenarios, different Miis you're gonna put in the game. Start thinking about that. That's all I always think about. And then after that, it's like a slow drift to sleep, you know? That's always how I go to sleep. You always think of a plan. You always think of, like, you know, when you, like, see a game like this revealed, you always think about all the cool stuff you're gonna do. And then it's like, man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then you fall asleep, and then you're asleep like a baby all night. Alright. I'm gonna go. You guys probably have class. I have videos to work on. I'm actually on spring break now, too. So, from now till, next Sunday, I'm on spring break, baby. Yahoo. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't think there's anybody we really need to raid or anything. I think everybody's direct streams are, like, ending soon, so I don't think there's anyone we really need to go after. But I shall see you all, next time. Where's the freaking... Okay, I was like, where's the end stream button? I need to find the mouse. Alright. Tomodachi Life. I finally get to try it. I finally get to add all of the Miis, all of my beautiful Miis back into Tomodachi Life, hopefully. And Matt. Ugh.